These are programs for you. Tag the classroom in your own educative program. So we believe you will learn English, mathematics, general studies, full of knowledge. Come, let's have some fun. For the best reasons, we know and we believe in awesome pupils like you. And so this program, Tag the Classroom in Your Home, has been specially designed for you. A program that has been initiated by Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, LASUBEB. And it is to ensure that no child is left behind. And this edition is for lower primary classes. Let's introduce ourselves to you children.
Hello, amazing pupils. I am Auntie Tino, your mathematics teacher, and today's mathematics class promises to be fun.
Alright, hello pupils. I am Uncle Sheyi, your general studies teacher. Take high five. Yeah, we'll be having fun today, and I believe you are prepared.
Right, I am Auntie Lola, and I'll be taking you through English studies, which are called communication class. And in trial, we'll bring you
the classroom in your home.
Please relax and let's learn. Hello children, it feels so good to be with you again today. How are you? I'm sure you're doing good, right? You're welcome to today's English studies class, which we call communication class. And today we'll be looking at adjective. What did I say? Adjective. Yes, adjective. But before we delve into that topic, can you bring out your homework books? Oh, it's with you already. Oh, that's good. Now, have you opened to where you wrote your previous homework? Beautiful. Let's get the correction done. Okay, last lesson we talked about adverbs. Adverbs. And they are used to modify what? They are used to modify verbs. And I gave you some words in the box, okay, and to fill in the sentences. So let me just go straight to the answer. The old man is here. So the adverb is here. 2. The lion roared loudly. Okay, number 3. She slept soundly yesterday. Are you marking? Oh, that's good. Number 4. She sang beautifully. She sang beautifully at the concert. And lastly, he has gone. He has already gone. He has already gone. What did you get? 5 out of 5? 4 out of 5? Do not worry, you deserve to be celebrated. Awesome. And now to a learning objective for today. By the end of today's lesson, you should be able to define adjectives, okay? You should also be able to identify examples of adjectives in sentences. Okay. Now, do you know that when we're talking about adjectives, they make sentences meaningful, they make it interesting, they make it lively when talking about them. But first, what are adjectives? What are adjectives? Well, adjectives are words that are used to describe or modify nouns or pronouns. Can we take that again, children? Let's read it together. Adjectives are words, okay, that are used to describe or modify nouns or pronouns, or modify nouns or pronouns. Don't worry, as we go on and you see examples, you will sure get the meaning of what that meaning is all about. Now, adjectives also tells us about a noun or a pronoun. I'm sure you all know nouns, Sabi, naming words. What about pronouns? They are what? They are words used instead of a noun. Beautiful, you are so correct. Now, adjectives tells us more about that noun. Name, Shola, Bola, Taboo, Lagos, right? Dog, they are all what? They are all nouns. Her, she, they are what? Pronouns. Now, adjective tells us more about them. For example, red, quick, happy. They are adjectives because they describe things. Now, if you're saying a red table, if you're saying a red dress, it means what? Of course, dress is a what? Is a noun. Now, the red you included to the dress gives us a real meaning, gives us the full idea that the dress you're talking about, it's not just a dress, but a what? But a red dress. Okay, let's move on, because as we go on, we'll be seeing more examples. Now, for the first one, a red heart. Heart is a what? Is a noun, right? Is a thing. Now, the red we included has given more meaning. Do you get it? Has given more meaning to the heart. It is not just a heart, it is what? A red heart. The quick rabbit. It means the rabbit is a what? Is a quick rabbit, not just a rabbit. And it's also telling us what the rabbit is doing at a particular point in time, right? Okay, a happy dog. A happy dog. You might be talking to a friend about a dog, but you're trying to describe the emotions, the state of mind of that dog at that particular point in time. You included happy. It means the dog you're talking about is a happy dog. Okay, another one. Adjectives may take many forms. Adjectives may take what, children? Many forms. Some common adjectives are formed when we add a suffix to a noun or a verb. Are you with me, children? Do you know what a suffix is? Yes, a word that is added at the end of a word. At the end of a word. Now, do you know examples of suffix? Let us see. For example, when we had the suffix ful to the noun beauty, makes the adjective beautiful, right? Another suffix you might get is ly. You might have beautifully. So we have a lot of suffix. Now let's look at another suffix, able, able. So when we had able to the verb read, makes the adjective readable. Are you with me, children? Readable. So you can also go to, we've done suffix before. Yes, I remember we've done suffix and prefix. Suffix, word added to the end of a word or a verb, and prefix, a word added at the beginning of a word. So now, having known that, let us continue with our adjectives. Now, example of adjectives in sentences. Benga is a driver. That is a sentence. Now we want to bring adjective into that sentence. What is it going to be? Benga is a fast driver. Is not just a driver, but a what? Fast driver. So the fast we added to it is the what? Is the adjective. Okay, let's look at another one. Ayo is a baby. Ayo is a baby, we know, but what do we use to qualify Ayo, or to qualify Ayo being a baby? Ayo is an adorable baby. So the adorable we've added is an adjective. Is an adjective. Let's look at another one. My sister is a girl. My sister is a girl. Now, it's just a sentence, right? Now let's add adjective to it. It will sure make more sense. My sister is a girl makes sense, right? But we want to make it more meaningful and interesting. We want to include an adjective. My sister is a strong girl. So the strong we added is a what? Is an adjective. Okay, another example. My dog has eyes. My dog has eyes. Of course, that statement is meaningful, right? Yes, but now we want to make it more meaningful. We want to add adjective to that sentence. Let us look at it. My dog has blue eyes. So the dog is not only having an eye, but what? Has blue eyes. Okay, let us look at another example. Are you with me, children? Okay, another one. I bought a car. I bought a car. Now, when we have an adjective into that sentence, what do we have? I bought a new car. I bought a new car, and the adjective is what? Is new. Okay, now as a proof you've been following and you understand that adjectives are words that are used to describe a noun or pronoun, right? I want you to try this evaluation question. Now, what I want you to do basically here is to underline the adjectives in the following sentences, okay? Should I read it to you? Okay. There are some green apples on the plate, okay? 2. Johnson is an hungry man. 3. Thomas is the shortest boy in classroom. Now underline the adjectives and I'll be back. Okay, all right. Were you able to underline the adjectives? Oh, beautiful. Now let's go straight to the answers. 1, there are some green apples on the plate. Now, we can have there are some apples on the plate, but what gives the true identification of the apple? What? Green apples. Okay, number 2, Johnson is an hungry man. Of course, Johnson is a man, but we were able to know the state of being at a particular point in time that Johnson is an angry. Angry is the adjective, angry man. Okay, number 3, Thomas is the shortest boy in classroom. Of course, Thomas is a boy, but what is the adjective there? What is the adjective in that sentence? Is what? Short, shortest. So that is the answer. What is your mark, children? Were you able to score the O3? Oh, beautiful. I am so proud of you. And what? And you are BEST because I have put you to test. You are the best. Awesome. Now, can you put this down quickly? Because it is your assignment. Underline the following, underline the adjectives in the following sentences. I will be back. Please put it down. Okay, children, have you been able to put that down? Oh, beautiful. Now we can move. We can move to a next segment, which is tongue twister. Now, this part, of course, we've always enjoyed it ever since we started this part, right? And today we have another lines for us to read slowly first. So let me read it out to you first. I felt a funny feel. A funny feel I felt. If you feel the feel I felt, a funny feel would you feel? Is that simple? Yes, I trust you can do that. And have you taken a picture of it? I'm waiting. Oh, you're done. Beautiful. And that is how far we can go for today. I'm sure you enjoyed every bit of today's lesson, right? Do not forget that today is a new day. Learn something new. Till I come your way next lesson, please be good. And I love you. Bye.
You are welcome to today's mathematics class. When I say mathematics time, you say fun time. Mathematics time, fun time. And like always, today's mathematics class promises to be fun. I am Auntie Tinu, and today we will be shopping and collecting change. Yes, we will be shopping and collecting change. But first of all, let's get correction to our previous homework. How many Naira notes do we have in Nigeria? How many coins do we have in Nigeria? We have 8 naira notes in Nigeria, and we have 2 coins. Did you get the 2 questions correctly? I'm sure you did. Now I'll be giving you the love chair to celebrate your success in the homework questions. Let's go. To you. Mwah. Well done. Yes. Now it's Brainbusters time. Yes, it's Brainbusters time. What do we have in our Brainbusters today? Crack the code. Crack the code. Let's see the code we are cracking. Yes, one number is correct and well placed. Nothing is correct. 2 numbers are correct but wrongly placed. 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 Crack the code in 40 seconds and your time starts now. It's 40 seconds. That means it's time up. Yes, were you able to crack the code? Okay, let's crack the code. 1 number is correct and well placed. 1 number is correct and well placed. Let's see. 3. So we know 3 is the number that is correct and well placed. Nothing is correct. So we are ruling out the second phase. Nothing is correct. Now, 2 numbers are correct but wrongly placed. We know we have 3. Yes, so what is the second number? 8 is on the second phase where we have nothing is correct. So we know the 2 numbers that are correct but wrongly placed are 9 and 3. 2 numbers are correct but wrongly placed. We have 9 and 3 identified already, and we know 5 is in the second phase where we ruled out nothing is correct. So the 2 numbers that are correct but wrongly placed are 9 and 1, and we already have 3. So let's see, we have 3, 9 and 1. That's 319. Simple, yes. Easy as A, B, C, D, right? Yes. I'm sure you got this correctly. Let's roll it up for ourselves. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, and let it go. You are smart. I am smart too. Good job, you. Yes. Learning objectives. What do I expect you to be able to do at the end of the lesson today? By the end of the lesson, you should be able to buy and collect accurate change. Remember, today we are shopping and collecting change. Are you ready to shop and collect accurate change? Yes, I am ready, and I believe you're ready too. What do we need to shop and collect accurate change today? Yes, 100% attention and focus. Shopping is the action or activity of buying goods from shop. So simple. Shopping is the action or activity of buying goods from shop. Yes, this is a girl or a lady buying fruits from the shop, shopping. Examples of goods bought from shops are food and household items. This is a supermarket. We can see lots of items in the supermarket, shopping. When you go to buy from the supermarket, you are shopping. Collecting change. Yes. Accurate or right balance one gets after paying for goods bought is called change. Accurate or right balance one gets after paying for goods bought is called change. Let's shop and collect change. Are you excited? Yes, I am excited too. Item for sale and their prices. So I've brought the supermarket to the board. Yes, so we have a textbook and it costs 125 naira 20 kobo. We have beautiful pairs of high heels shoes and it costs 756 naira 13 kobo. I have a shirt. It costs 950 naira 9 kobo. A radio, 750 naira 68 kobo. A dress, it costs 850 naira 66 kobo. A school bag, 880 naira 35 kobo. A cup, it costs 100. A torchlight, it costs 500 naira 50 kobo. And a ball, it costs 200 naira. Let's go over the prices again. A textbook, 125 naira 20 kobo. Pair of high heel sandals costs 756 naira 13 kobo. A shirt costs 950 naira 9 kobo. A radio costs 750 naira 68 kobo. A dress costs 850 naira 66 kobo. A school bag costs 880 naira 35 kobo. A cup costs 100. A torchlight costs 500 naira 50 kobo. And a ball costs 200 naira. Those are the things we will be buying. Find the cost of a bag and a shirt. A bag and a shirt. Remember, a bag costs 880 naira 35 kobo and a shirt costs 950 naira 9 kobo. So how do we find it? To find the cost of a bag and a shirt, we add under naira and kobo. Remember, I want to buy a bag and a shirt, so I have to add the prices together to know how much I am paying. Yes. So we have naira and kobo. We have 880 naira 35 kobo. The naira signifies the naira column and the kobo signifies the kobo column. And the decimal point or the point differentiates between naira and kobo. It is very important to put your point. It differentiates the naira from the kobo. We begin our addition from the kobo section. Yes, let me pick my pen. So we have 5 plus 9. 5 plus 9 is 14. Remember from our brain busters, you should be able to add simple numbers together. 5 plus 9 is 14. You write down 4 and we group 1. 1 plus 3 plus 0 is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 0 is 4. Yes. Then you put your dots or your points and move to the naira section. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 5 is 13. You write down 3 and regroup 1. 1 plus 8 is 9. And 9 plus 9 is 18. I write down my 18. Why? There is no other number to add. So my final answer is 1,830 naira 44 kobo. Let's see if we are right. Yes, 1,830 naira 44 kobo. So the dress and the bag and the, let's see what we are adding. We are supposed to find the price of the bag and the shirt. So the bag and the shirt cost 1,830 naira 44 kobo. Let's move on. Find the cost of a ball and a cup. A ball and a cup. A ball costs 200 naira. A cup costs 100 naira. To find the cost of a ball and a cup, we add the cost of a ball and the cost of a cup together. Yes, we have 200 naira, 200 under naira and 0 under kobo, 100 under naira and nothing under kobo, 100 naira no kobo, 200 naira no kobo. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. Put your dots, very important. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus 1 is 3. Yes. So the cost of a cup and the ball is 300 naira. 300 naira, no kobo. You just say 300 naira. So our final answer is 300 naira. Let's move on. How much change will I collect if I pay 1,000 to buy a dress. Remember, today we are shopping and collecting change. How much change will I get if I give the cashier 1,000 naira for a dress of 850 naira 66 kobo? I give the cashier 1,000 naira for a dress of 850 naira 66 kobo. What do we do? To find the change I'll collect if I pay 1,000 naira to buy a dress, we subtract under naira and kobo. We subtract under naira and kobo, yes. So we are subtracting the money I paid. How much did I pay? I paid 1,000 naira for a dress of 850 naira 66 kobo. So you subtract the money you paid, you subtract the money for the dress from what you paid. I paid 1,000 and the dress is 850 naira 66 kobo. So I'm subtracting 850 naira 66 kobo from my 1,000. Let's go. 0 take away 6 is impossible. We come to the next number, it's 0, so we don't have anything to borrow. So you travel until you get to 1. Remove 1 from 10, okay, until you get to 10. Take away 1 from 10, 10 is left with 9. Add it to the 0 beside 10, it makes 10 again. Remove 1, it becomes 9. Add it here, 10, remove 1, it becomes 9. Add it here, it becomes 10. Take away 1 again, it remains 9, and add it here, it becomes 10. I hope you understand that you can't borrow 1 from here and jump over all these numbers to get to where you need it. You must go through all the numbers before that very number. So we get to this first 0, move from there, here, before we get to where we need it. Are we together? Say together we are. 10 take away 6 is 4. 9 take away 6 is 3. Put your dots or your point, very important. 9 take away 0 is 9. 9 take away 5 is 4. And 9 take away 8 is 1. So how much change will I get if I pay 1,000 naira for a dress of 850 naira 66 kobo? I'll be getting 149 naira 34 kobo. Let's see if we are correct. Yes, 149 naira 34 kobo is my change, is the change I will be getting. How much change will I collect if I pay 1,000 naira to buy a radio? How much change will I collect if I pay 1,000 naira to buy a radio? And the radio costs 750 naira 68 kobo. Remember that I will subtract 750 naira 68 kobo from the money I paid. How much did I pay? I paid 1,000 naira. So let's try and get the change. To find the change I'll collect if I pay 1,000 naira to buy a radio, we subtract under naira and kobo. Let's see. We have a naira and kobo now. 1,000, the money I paid. You are taking away 750 naira 68 kobo from 1,000. Yes, so let's see. 0 take away 8 is impossible. I go to the next number, is 0, nothing to borrow from there. I come here, it's 0. Oh, here is 0, then I get here, I find 10. You take away 1 from 10, you are left with 9. Write it down immediately so that you don't forget. You cannot cross over all these numbers to get to where you need it. So you have to follow it systematically, yes. You bring the 1 here to make it 10. You remove 1 from 10 and you are left with 9 again. You bring the 1 you removed here to make 10. You remove it again, you are left with 9. You get here, you make 10 again. You borrow 1 again and you are left with 9. And you are here where you need it, 10. 10 take away 8 is 2. 9 take away 6 is 3. You put your points, very important. 9 take away 0 is 9. 9 take away 5 is 4. And 9 take away 7 is 2. So how much change will I get if I pay 1,000 naira to buy a radio of 750 naira 68 kobo? I'll be getting 249 naira 32 kobo. Let's see if we are correct. Yes, 249 naira 32 kobo is our final answer. And that is my change. Wow! How well did you understand today's lesson? Did you follow the shopping and collecting accurate change lesson very well? Show me by scoring everything in today's evaluation question. Let's see the evaluation question. How much change will I collect if I pay 900 naira for a dress of 850 naira 66 kobo? Very simple, right? Yes. Attempt this in 1 minute and your time starts now. Okay, I'm back. That means it's 1 minute and it's time up. Let's see how much change I'll collect if I pay 900 naira for a dress of 850 naira 66 kobo. To find the change I'll collect if I pay 900 naira to buy a dress, we subtract under naira and kobo. What are we subtracting? We are subtracting 850 naira 66 kobo from 900 naira. Yes, we have a naira and kobo, 900 naira, and we have 850 naira 66 kobo. 0 cannot take away 6. So we come to 9 to borrow 1. When you borrow 1 from 9, 9 is left with 8. You write it down immediately so that you don't forget. You bring the one you borrowed here to make 10. You borrow 1 from 10 and you are left with 9. You add it here to make 10. You borrow 1 from 10 to make 9. You add it here to make 10. You borrow 1 again, you are left with 9, and you bring it here where we finally need it. 10 take away 6 is 4. 9 take away 6 is 3. Put your point. Very important. That is what separates the naira from the kobo. 9 take away 0 is 9. And 9 take away 5 is 4. 8 take away 8 is 0. And the 0 is not needed. So what is my final answer? Or how much change will I be getting if I pay 900 naira for a dress of 850 naira 66 kobo? I'll be getting 49 naira 34 kobo. Let's see if our answer is correct. Yes, 49 naira 34 kobo is our final answer. Did you get that sum correctly? I'm sure you did, because you are so smart and you are awesome, totally. Good job, you. Yes. It's assignment time. Don't forget that you must do Auntie Tinu's homework. And don't just do the homework and leave it with you at home. Do it and submit it to the WhatsApp number we call at the end of the lesson every time. And you never know, you might be winning for yourself some goodie packs. Let's see our assignment. Yes, how much change will I collect if I pay 880 naira 99 kobo for the following: a pair of shoes and a book and a ball? A pair of shoes, 2, a book and a ball. Capture this in 10 seconds, and when I'm back, I will display the items and their prices. Your time starts now. Okay, it's 10 seconds and it's time up. Yes, I will be displaying the items and their prices now. Yes, and on this note, I will be calling it a day for today. I'm sure you had fun and you can now shop and collect accurate change. Till I come your way next lesson, don't forget Auntie Tino loves you, but don't go away because Uncle Sheyi is here for an awesome time with you in General Studies class. From me, it's bye-bye.
Hello, wonderful children. How are you today? High five. You're welcome to another exciting segment of the program, The Classroom in Your Home. And today we will be looking at simple machines and tools. Simple machines and tools. And I'm your teacher, Uncle Sheyi. But before we go deep into today's class, let's have correction to the previous homework that you were given. In our last class, you were asked to mention two effects produced by a force on a body. Mention two effects produced by a force on a body. And of course, a force can move objects. Force can make a moving object to stop. A force can change the direction of a moving object. And a force can change the size and shape of an object. And I'm sure you are correct and you deserve the super chair. Super. Well done, my friends. So today we are looking at simple machines and tools. And by the end of the lesson, you should be able to mention the 6 different simple machines and also mention examples of these simple machines. Okay? Now, what are simple machines? Simple machines and tools are things or devices that make work easier. Simple machines are tools, okay? They are tools that we use. And they make things that we do easier. They make work easier, all right? Now, if you track the screen, you will see different examples of simple machines. You have the inclined plane, the wheel and axle, screw, the pulley, lever, and wedge. All right, so we will be looking at the 6 different simple machines. Simple machines also allow their user to do more work using less energy. It allows their users to do more work using less energy. Okay, all right, if you look at the screen, you will see this man applying little effort to what? To lift this load. Can you track the screen? He's applying little effort in order to lift this load. So it is easier to work with simple machines, all right? So he's using this pulley to lift this load rather than carry the load from the ground by himself, all right? So he's applying little effort to lift the load. There are 6 simple machines which include, of course, you have the pulley, you have the lever, the wedge, screw, inclined plane, and the last one, the wheel and axle. Okay, can you mention them? Pulley, lever, wedge, screw, inclined plane, and wheel and axle. All right. Now, what's a pulley or what are pulleys? A pulley can move things from a lower area to a higher one, okay? A pulley can move things from a lower area to a higher one. And a good example, if you can track the screen, you will see these women using a pulley to take water from the well and to lift the water to the higher place so that they can put the water in their buckets, all right? So with the use of pulley, they will apply little effort. Remember, we did force in our last class, isn't it? So they will apply little force or effort while fetching the water. So the pulley is making the work of fetching water easier, all right? Okay, let's move on to the next one, lever. All right, what's a lever? A lever helps to move heavy objects, okay? It's also used to move heavy objects. And a good example of a lever is seesaw. As you can see, the 2 young children, the boy and the girl, you can see that the lever is lifting them and they are having fun. All right. So a lever helps to move heavy objects. All right, let's move on to the next one, wedge. Wedge is the third one we are looking at. Of course, we are looking at simple machines, okay? And what is a wedge? A wedge is a simple machine that is used to split materials into two or into many parts. So you can use a wedge to split materials into different parts. And examples of wedge include scissors, knife, axe, and so on. Okay, you can use an axe to split wood into two. You can use scissors to split to cut papers into different parts. All right, so wedge are simple machines that we use to split materials into different parts. All right, okay, let's move on to the next one, inclined plane. Okay, inclined plane. It is easier to move heavy things up a ramp than it is to lift them straight. Okay, and what are examples of inclined plane? Let me quickly give you this illustration of inclined plane. Inclined planes are those simple machines that we use to offload heavy objects from a particular place to a lower region, or to take heavy objects from a lower region to a higher region. Don't worry, you will understand more by the time I explain this. Now, an inclined plane can help one move heavy object from a higher place to a lower place. We have said that. I want you to track the screen. You will see a good example of inclined plane. As you can see on the screen, you can see the man on the wheelchair using the inclined plane to move to a higher region. Can you see that? Yes, this is an inclined plane, okay? And he's using the inclined plane to climb to a higher region. If you also track the screen on this side, you can see this firefighter moving some materials from a lower region into a higher region, into the lorry, okay, into the truck. Can you see that? All right. Okay, let's move on. So examples of inclined plane, if you track the screen, you can see the ramp on the wheelchair. Okay, can you see that? All right, well done pupils for tracking the screen. All right, on to the last one on the 6 different simple machines, wheel and axle. Okay, what are wheels and axles? They are used to move objects across a distance. Okay, we use wheel and axle to move objects across what? A distance. Okay, and wheel and axles have round parts, which is the wheel, and a long part, which is the axle. Okay, and a good examples of wheel and axle are cars. Of course, cars, you know, they have the round part, which is the tire, the wheel. Okay, and they have spaces in which you can put the load. Okay, wheelbarrows. Okay, they also have the wheel and they have spaces where you can put the load. Bicycles, carts, and so on. They are good examples of wheel and axle. Okay, screws. Screws are also simple machines that we use to hold two things together. We use screws to hold what? Things together. And what are examples of screws? You have jar lids. Okay, when you put oil or you put something in the jar, you use the jar lid to cover the jar, which is the screw. Of course, bottle caps, if you put water, if you put drinks in the bottle, you use the bottle caps to what? To cover. All right, so use the bottle cover to hold the bottle. All right, to cover the bottle. You have corks, you have bolts, and so on. They are good examples of screws. And if you can track the screen, you will see their pictures, screws. All right, can you see them? Okay, well done, pupils. Now we have looked at the 6 different simple machines. We looked at pulley. Of course, it makes work easy to do. We looked at wheel and axle. We looked at screw. We looked at inclined planes, isn't it? Yes, and we look at different simple machines that can make work to what? To be easy for us. All right. Now it is your time to open your books. Can get your pen. All right. Rule your book and number them from 1 to 5, and I'm going to ask you questions based on the things that you have been taught. All right. Now you are not going to write the questions. I will read the questions out for you. You just write down the answer. Okay. Are you ready? Oh, you are ready. Well done. All right. Question number 1. Dash is used in moving things from a lower area to a higher area. We use something to move things from a lower area to higher area. Is it wedge, pulley, tractor, or bucket? Wedge, pulley, tractor, bucket. Put down your answer very fast, quickly. Oh, you done with that? All right, let's move on to the next one. Dash makes work easier. Dash makes work easier. Is it broom? Is it screw? Is it simple machine? Is it board? Broom, screw, simple machine, board. Do that quickly. I'm sure you are done with that, so we can move on to number 3. Dash is used to move objects across a distance. Dash is used to move objects across a distance. Wedge, screw, pulley, wheel, and axle. Wedge, screw, pulley, wheel, and axle. Okay, we can move on to number 4. We use dash to split materials. What do we use to split materials? Is it wedge, hammer, pulley, screw? Wedge, hammer, pulley, screw. Number 5. Screws are used to hold things together. True or false? Screws are used to hold things together. True or false? All right, you can cross-check your work quickly. Cross-check if you are correct with each of the answers that you've chosen. Okay, your time is up. Now, I will be giving you the correct answers to these questions, and I want you to give a tick on each of the answers if you are correct. All right? That is used to move things from a lower area to a higher area. Pulley. We use pulley to move things from a lower area to a higher area. Number 2. Dash makes work easier. Simple machine. Number 3. Dash is used to move objects across a distance. Wheel and axle. Number 4. We use dash to split materials. Wedge. We use wedge to split materials. And the last question, screws are used to hold things together. True. True. All right, I'm sure you did well in answering those questions. And if you got 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5, you deserve a rolly chair. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, and let it go. You are great. Well done, my friends. Peradventure, you didn't do very well in the evaluation. Don't worry. I'm sure in our next class, you will do better. And for you to do better, you need to tune into the program in time and listen attentively to the teacher. Okay? Now, quickly put down this assignment. And what is the question? Mention the 6 different simple machines. Mention the 6 different simple machines. Please put that down quickly. Mention the 6 different simple machines. All right, to our favorite segment of this program. Did you know? 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 Are you ready for our question today? All right, I am also ready. And what is our question? Which animal is the slowest in the world? Which animal is the slowest in the world? Of course, we've done the fastest animal, cheetah. So which one is the slowest? Is it a wild animal or a domestic animal? Okay, do you know it? All right, put it down. Put it down if you know it. Do that fast. I will be glad if you will be correct. Okay? Quickly, quickly, quickly. Have you done that? Oh, you've put it down. All right, let's see if you are actually correct. And what is the animal? Oh, sloths. All right, sloths are the slowest animals in the world. Wow. So it means sloths are even slower than snails. They are slower than turtles. Wow, sloths are the slowest animals in the world. All right, and that is it for today. I hope you had fun. Yeah, I had a great time. We looked at the 6 different simple machines that we have, and we said simple machines make work easier. All right, and we learned about the slowest animal in the world, sloth. All right, until next time that I will be seeing you again, Uncle Sheyi says, be good. Bye.
Awesome. You will agree with us that today's lessons have been interesting, educative, and at the same time fun-filled. Uncle Sheyi, are we on the same page?
Yes, Auntie Tinu, we are definitely on the same page. Today's lessons have been awesome. And we give kudos to the pupils for always giving us their rapt attention, and most especially for always submitting their assignments and comments in time. We say, good job you, Auntie Lola.
Yes, and also, peradventure you missed any of the episodes or you want to watch this current episode, please you can go to our YouTube channel, Lagos Suburb YouTube channel. I repeat, Lagos Suburb YouTube channel. You have a phone, you have access to your parent phone, please visit that channel.
Don't forget to send in your comments, question, and homework to the number showing on the screen. The number is 081 50865663. SMS and WhatsApp messages only. Do not call. And remember, at Last Suburb,
We leave no child behind.